The world's mightiest beasts wield awesome power. But ever wonder who would win when nature's heavyweights go head-to-head? These battles do happen in the wild, but we rarely witness them. So, to see who's the ultimate champion, to understand their true power and appreciate their skills, we stage our own battles in a virtual arena. As our animals take shape, experts compare their strengths and weaknesses. With specially built biomechanical machines, we test their might. Finally, our virtual contenders come face to face for the ultimate showdown, Animal Face-Off. In Africa, just getting a drink can be fatal. The crocodile has perfected the deadly ambush, but the king of the beasts goes where other animals fear to tread. Lion and crocodile can take down the same prey. But what happens when they try to take each other down? In Animal Face-Off. A team of scientists, designers, and engineers assembles in the Animal Face-Off lab to test the powers of two top predators.
Well, Adam, Dave, here's $1 million question. Who's going to win between a lion and a Nile crocodile?
King of the jungle. I need to say no more.
Dave Salmoni, a big cat expert who's teaching captive tigers to hunt in the wild.
Good boy, good boy, good boy.
Are you kidding? 2,500 pounds of crocodile against 500 pounds of lion? The crocodiles are going to win.
Dr. Adam Britton, a reptile expert who works with saltwater crocs in northern Australia. Jonathan Wiersma, our number cruncher. His specialty, measuring the bite force of carnivores.
It's moving at a maximum of around 6 meters per second.
Adam, Jonathan, and Dave will analyze what could happen if a croc and lion went head-to-head. To reveal what each animal brings to the fight, we'll deconstruct their weapons, defense systems, and attack behavior. It's too dangerous to use the real animals, so we'll build biomechanical versions we can test in the safety of the lab. Biomechanical information and biological data will help our computer team construct two virtual opponents that will meet in a fight to the finish. Opponent number one, the lion. The male lion is 530 pounds of testosterone and temper. This cat is born to brawl. His 11-foot body is packed with muscle and weapons, 3-inch canines and 3-inch claws. Chris Wheatley, Mike Latham, and Justin Buckingham, our team of designers and engineers. Their first task, construct a lion skull for biomechanical testing. For anatomical accuracy, big cat expert Dave brings a resin cast of a real skull.
And the most important thing about this is going to be, obviously, big biting. big claws. And we're going to make suitcases out of this crocodile. The really important part about these teeth, obviously, these got to fit in perfectly, and they're going to work like scissors, right? So as it bites down, see how perfectly they fit together. There's no space between them.
We're going to be hinging it, presumably, at these points. I mean, at this thickness in aluminum, they will go.
Yeah.
Justin and his model makers face a strict deadline. 1 week to build a working lion head. They scale up the cast to the size of a large male. Then, bone by bone, tooth by tooth, they copy it in polystyrene. At the foundry, the polystyrene mold is packed in sand. Molten aluminum vaporizes the soft plastic and takes its place. When everything cools, a 55-pound aluminum cat skull emerges. A lion targets his prey, then creeps up close. From 50 or 60 yards, he launches his attack. Top speed is 35 miles an hour, but he can keep it up for only a few seconds. If his prey is faster, he's left out of breath and out of luck. Dave preps his lion for victory.
The one thing I really want to, have a look at is what's going to happen when, after the bite, they put a lot of torque on that bite to get the animal in a position that they want it in. Now,
so you want a travelling bite?
Yeah, something like it that has a bite, but then with some oomph behind it.
You don't want a lot, Dave.
You can't do it? I mean, I can get somebody else.
So we need to build a catapult and then travel the hydraulic power along the catapult at the same time.
A lot of weight.
A lot of work.
I would say a big male is going to be over 500 pounds.
End up probably close to your half-ton, which would be quite a good analogy.
If we can do that, then I think we'll be able to really have a look at the kind of damage a lion's going to do to a croc.
Chris, the designer, works out the details.
We'll be fighting onto whatever target we put in front of it.
Then Mike, the mechanic, turns the blueprint into metal.
Might be easier to weld it, like tack it, get it all fitting, check it with air, just put compressed air into these to make sure it's all pucker.
Power for the bite comes from hydraulic pressure.
Oh, beautiful thing.
A sled mounted on a steel beam 66 feet long will give the lion the ride of its life.
3, 2, 1, fire!
Time to let the lion roar.
Oh, what do you think of this?
Looks very nice, doesn't it?
It's pretty and
Excellent.
functional. What you're looking at here is where the death of the crocodile starts. I'm not expecting it to be a one-bite fight, obviously. I have heard something called crocodile tears.
Crocodile tears.
Yeah, have you not heard about crocodile tears? You're going to see them shortly.
Now to test the bite of the beast.
Nice looking animal you got here, Justin.
This is your wonderful machine, is it?
There's your line.
Okay, looks good. Well, I think first of all, we're going to calibrate this to make it bite properly, obviously, for your purposes.
Yeah.
Jonathan, have you measured this thing yet?
No, I haven't, Dave.
Let's measure it and figure out how hard it's going to bite.
Jonathan's research with big carnivores has shown that the strength of an animal's bite is closely related to the width of its skull.
We got to measure the maximum width of the skull here, so it's about 10.5 inches or 26 centimeters.
An animal this size has a bite force of 1,000 pounds. The team can set the metal jaws to that exact force.
So if we calibrate these jaws, we can start doing some biting.
Let's do it. Here's a load cell, so why don't you guys stick that in there, and I'll watch the numbers.
The load cell records pressure data, which is transmitted to Jonathan's computer.
Here's 100.
Sorry.
200, 700, 1,500.
Whoa! Yeah, that's perfect. That's exactly what I'd do to a piece of wood.
1,000 pounds of trouble for Adam's croc.
So obviously, crocodile skin's not quite as thick as wood, so...
Oh, not by a long way, no.
We have proven one thing, that the teeth will go through crocodile skin.
I'll give you that much, Dave. The teeth are definitely going to go through the skin.
Baby steps. You're almost there. By the end of this thing, I can assure you, you'll be a lion supporter.
No. I'm supremely confident. Nothing you can say is going to faze me at all.
Your confidence may be based in ignorance. We'll have to figure that out.
Okay, well, let's show me something else.
Okay, can we do some biting now? Some real biting?
Even big cats like a fish dinner. This kingfish will reveal the damage the king of the beasts can inflict.
3, 2, 1, bite it.
Was that the sound of breaking bone?
That is a broken... Okay, let's open
I
it
like
up.
going.
Got it? Watch yourself. Fish is coming out. Oh, yeah. So, the canine's holding there. Get a big cut through there. But then they did exactly what they had to do. They bit in to hold. The canine's held. And the cutting teeth cut. That's what they need.
You're telling me you're happy with that?
I'm very happy. That's exactly what I wanted to show you.
He's happy with that.
Each bite is going to be just like that.
Data from these tests is fed to the computer animation team. Bite force, jaw movement, and teeth impact are bringing the digital lion to life.
I really want something hard, fit right there. Show him.
It's the coconut, all right.
Yeah, I love the coconut.
Okay.
Now for something the size and density of a small animal skull.
3, 2, 1, crunch it.
1,000 pounds of bite force will snap bone like a coconut.
Yeah, let's hope that the skull of your crocodile is a little stronger than that.
Hey, what's over there?
An alarming development for our numbers man.
Hey! Holy.
You never saw you coming.
He's cheap with this one. Make it ring.
It's got to be ringing.
Yeah. That's the whole point of having an alarm clock for kind of that.
Do you know what this is? This is crop time.
Okay.
This is time for Dave to wake up to the fact he's going to lose.
3, 2, 1. Bite it. Oh, watch your eyes, everybody. Oh. Looks like time's about up for your crocodile.
Oh, no, that was you. That was your wake-up call, Dave.
Our 3D animators are building a mighty cyber lion. Soon it will face a virtual crocodile in the ultimate showdown. The lion is literally armed to the teeth, 3-inch canines, carnassials that cut like scissors, and a bite force of 1,000 pounds. Looks like he's earned his crown as king of the beasts.
Lions use their bite to manipulate all of the prey. As big as a crocodile. They're no stranger to big bites.
Well, a crocodile has got the strongest bite of any vertebrate, and they can move with extreme speed.
So what will the Nile crocodile bring to the fight? We'll build one to find out. The lion's 1,000-pound bite can tear flesh and shatter bone. But it's a playful nip compared with the chomp of his foe. Africa's Nile crocodile, 18 feet of cold-blooded killer. At 2,500 pounds, this reptile can tackle big prey. And when those 66 teeth sink in, they never let go. Adam shares the bad news.
They're really designed to take down large prey. Things like wildebeest and zebra, and they can even take down buffalo. They're incredibly strong animals.
It's a 16-foot.
Well, the largest Nile crocodiles are about 18 feet, maybe 19 feet. So this is the sort of size of skull we're going to be looking at.
The good news for you guys is you don't have to leave much room for a brain. Because like Adam, they don't have very big ones.
People who work on mammals always say the crocodiles have got small brains, but in fact...
Because they do.
They're actually larger than you think. That's why these animals have been in the position they've been in for 240 million years.
Justin has bitten off a mouthful, transforming a block of polystyrene into an exact replica of a Nile crocodile skull. It takes him a week, but he delivers a 210-pound aluminum monster. Crocodiles don't just bite. They've perfected a dining technique called the death roll.
That's what they do when they really want to kill something.
Since they can't chew, the roll lets them rip off chunks of flesh small enough to swallow. The designers built the metal lion so it could attack at speed. Adam wants his croc to display its own talent.
The thing I really want to be able to see, if you can do it, is to get the whole head spinning, so we can try and generate that torque force to really kind of, you know, rip things, just twist them apart.
What are we doing? We're doing a croc roll. How many seconds, you know, how many
it's
times?
Usually 3 or 4 rotations per second. So, Mike, how are you actually going to get the head to spin?
We'll probably use a slew motor, a track motor off the digger.
I'd love to see that spinning. Because that's one thing, I mean, people are always interested in bite force, but the bite's not the thing that kills the animal.
If it's going to make you that happy, mate, we will get a spin.
I want to see the spin.
It'd be quite a neat thing to build, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did what for this one?
The challenge. The metal head must spin through 360 degrees and bite and hold at the same time. Time to crock and roll.
This is awesome.
Impressive beast.
Excellent. They've done a fantastic job.
And this little spinning thing.
Yeah, well, that's what happens, you see. Once the ability to do this death roll is just, that's the thing that's going to kill you.
Huh. Now, I see they've got this huge hole here. Doesn't impress me much at all.
Well, no, actually, obviously this is where the lion's going to go. It's going to go down the hatch. When you actually look at the crocodile's jaw, these teeth are designed for holding onto things, for grabbing things.
Yeah.
And if you actually look at the gap here between the bones, what you've got is you've got about that sort of size of prey. So I mean, you'll be able to get my head down there, but only if it detaches my head from my shoulders. So your lion is in big trouble, my friend.
My lion's not really all that afraid of this animal.
The Croc's body is a stripped-down excavator called RV2. Hydraulic hoses deliver power and remote control to the head and jaws.
Hey guys, you got this thing up and running here.
What sort of bite force would a croc this big have?
Well, no one's really measured a crocodile of this size before. We've measured a saltwater crocodile just over 15 foot. We got about 3,800 pounds of force. It's about 1.8 tons of pressure that he exerted on that when he bit down on it. So for an animal of this size, we'd really be looking at probably at least 4,500 pounds of force.
So do you think we can calibrate this jaw to meet what we found in the saltwater croc?
Yeah, definitely. So I'll give you the load cell, and we'll get it in there.
Sweet.
We'll get Mike to apply some pressure, and I'll start logging the data, and we'll see what happens.
Data from these tests will help the animation team build a virtual crocodile, one that could reduce the lion to bite-sized pieces.
Okay.
Okay, well, there's 250 right now.
We need to go a lot higher than that.
There's 450.
Keep going.
There's 600. There's 1,000.
That's usually this thing was big.
That's 1,100 pounds. Keep going.
Hey, what's happened to your mount there, Just?
Whoa, it's bending.
Oh, it's bending, Tiger.
Yeah.
The team hits a snag.
We've got a bit of the brown mountings here.
Whoa, it's bending.
Got a bit of a bend going on. Yep.
Oh, it is bending.
Building a model that can bite and roll has weakened the body.
Yeah.
If we could have had the rams inside
Well,
the jaw.
to be perfectly honest, it doesn't need to exert that much pressure if it's biting down on a fish or even a wildebeest head or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, 4,000 pounds is really in excess of what it needs.
They drop the pressure and continue.
It's unnecessary. Roll nice if
Yeah.
you leave it as it is.
Well, why don't we try testing something a bit more realistic like a fish or something like that?
They use the same prey items from the lion test, so they can compare biting styles.
Okay, guys, let's try.
The croc makes short work of small prey.
This is a big Nile perch. Now, this is much more like the kind of thing that a Nile crocodile of this size is going to be eating. So what he's going to do is he's going to catch it, and he's going to flick it into the back of his jaws where he's got the greatest bite pressure, and then he's going to really bite down on it, okay? Then once he's got it, he's going to flick his head, and he's going to tear it into several pieces. So let's just get him to bite it, shall we? If you want to grab the tail.
Yep. That thing's bigger than you are.
I know. Okay. Right there. Okay. Can you close the jaws? Keep going. Okay. It's looking good.
3, 2, 1.
Oh. Okay, open it up. Let's have a look. See what he's done. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's excellent.
Oh, yeah.
You see what he's done here is it's created almost like a dotted line along the side of the fish. Because what they'll do is they'll bite down and it's obviously what it's doing is it's crushing. But when the crocodile flicks its head, I mean, this fish is just going to tear there.
Doesn't he go back for the bits that he thrashes off?
Yeah, what he'll do is, once he's flicked it, the head's going to go one way, the tail's going to go the other way, and he's going to be left with this in his mouth. So he'll swallow that, and then he'll swim over and eat the head and the tail. So might be a bit messy, but it works.
No one's going to complain about his dinner manners, I'm sure. Okay, guys, let's bite something else.
We have a camera.
Yes, let's bite a camera. Yes, let's bite it.
I found some pretty strange things in crocodile stomachs before, but never a whole camera. I found camera lens covers in there before. So I've got my hand inside the croc's stomach now. And it actually feels like putting your hand into a bowl of warm porridge.
3, 2, 1.
Give it a good chew.
The score, BioBeasts 2, Technology Zip. The alarm clock ran out of time. And the big bite has definitely put the camera out of the picture.
That's nice.
you go, Dave.
Oh, I'm lost for words.
Sweet, I appreciate it. Thank you. I was hoping for a hat. I mean, I could make the whole outfit.
The bite force test ends with
I
dessert.
need to give you more better footage anyway. Let's crush this thing!
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Okay, let's have a look at this. Open the jaws. Whoa.
Made light work of it, didn't it?
So that really just goes to show you that the crocodile teeth, they're not that sharp. You see, they've punctured it so it can hold on to this, and it's actually the rest of the bones just crush the cat. Of course, that's actually what the lion's head is going to look like. It's a bit more sanitized version.
Both lion and croc polished off a steel can. The lion's 3-inch canines ripped the bottom out, while the croc's jaws crushed it.
That's actually what the lion's head is going to look like.
So how is our virtual croc shaping up? 66 blunt teeth and jaws that can slam shut with more than 4,000 pounds of bite force. It's a death trap on 4 legs.
We see crocodiles are very successful because mammals frequently underestimate them. If your lion gets into the habit of doing things, the crocodile will pick up on that very, very quickly. It will learn very fast, and your lion's going to be on the menu.
Speaking of learning, lions have learned many times over to stay away from the dangerous parts of its prey. It knows that a crocodile's got a big bite. It's not going to come anywhere near it, and it's going to know in the end it's going to win the fight.
We've seen their weapons. Now for the tactics our combatants will bring to the ultimate showdown. Our 2 cyber predators are shaping up to fight, and in the lab, things are heating up. Big cat expert Dave Salmoni will show Crocman Dr. Adam Britton how lions use muscle to take down big game. The lion gets as close as possible before striking.
You can see where the power sits in this animal. All of his power is in the upper body, the shoulders, the arms. You'll notice that the lions generally go after prey that are much bigger than itself. Going after the zebra, boom, grabs a hold of it. And what she's going to do, she's going to bite into it, get a good hold, and then what she'll do is use her body weight and the prey species body weight to manipulate it into a situation that she can kill it. Now, what that means is it needs to get it down on the ground. Once those ungulates are on the ground, the game's over. They go for the trachea bite. When you see a pride of lions, they're definitely going to hunt together. Now, that's the only of the pantheras that do that. The lion is a gregarious hunter. Now, what we're talking about is a big male. He's big, he's tough, and he's mean. And that's the best thing about these animals. It's the fact that they know they're tough. They know they're mean, and nothing really scares them.
We've seen the impact of a lion bite. But what happens when you factor in his attack speed and body weight? We'll find out using a catapult-driven cat. Propulsion comes from bungee cords. When the rig is released, they'll fling it along the beam. The rig rides on inline skate wheels. It takes 4 people to tension the catapult sled.
Okay, loaded, ready to go.
The first surrogate prey item, a piece of meat. The animators will factor data from this test into their computer carnivore, and the virtual lion will need all its tactics for the battle with the cyber croc.
That's exactly what I wanted to show. That's perfect. You guys did me. And that's exactly what I was talking about. Yeah, the bite came down. The impact came in. That was perfect.
So now he's got the bite on him now. What's he going to do? What's the next stage?
Well, obviously, what you can do, I mean, you can either be on the back rump or at the nape of the neck of whatever prey he's decided to get. If it's, let's say it's a buffalo, something much bigger than it, because we're talking about a crocodile here. He bites in there with huge force, and now he puts both his dew claws on the shoulders, and then drops his hips, which should buckle, just the one arm of the buffalo. Buffalo gets on the ground. As soon as that buffalo's down, he's dead.
So Dave, we've just demonstrated that your lion can kill a lamb. It's supposed to be attacking an 18-foot-long Nile crocodile. You're going to try and impress me with this?
Well, I mean, if you weren't impressed, although it did show a pretty good bite.
I was impressed with the bite, but I'm still not convinced.
What you've got is a ton of bone up front here, so when it comes down, boom, it's not only going to go through flesh, it's going to go through a bone about 4 times the size. Now, that doesn't impress you, because I can tell you, no Nile crocodile's bone is going to be as thick as that unless he's going to bite him on the head.
This is more like the back leg of a Nile crocodile.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
Jonathan, you ready for this?
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
You guys ready down there?
Yep. Loaded, ready to go.
3, 2, 1, release! That's a good one.
It's quite a nasty bite.
Your croc's going to have a sore knee in the morning with that.
He's got a sore knee, but that's about it.
Even the incisors got in there.
Well, there's a good chance that the lion's going to rip that flesh out.
Yeah.
So it's going to do a lot of damage to the back leg.
Yeah, there's no question there.
The whole aim of this was to grab onto the leg.
Yeah, he wants to control the leg. This is how he's going to maneuver his prey, the crocodile.
Well, he's going to have a hard time maneuvering over 2,000 pounds of crocodile, Mark.
It's not going to be easy, but I can tell you what, he does it.
Jonathan has the numbers from the catapult test.
Well, Dave, this is when your lion went flying down and grabbed that piece of meat that it was set up for.
Yep.
Basically, you see it was moving at a maximum of around 6 meters per second, which is 20 feet per second. So it's running pretty quick.
Is that realistic?
A cat can sprint much faster than that.
Yeah.
Really? But what that results in is when it comes to a sudden stop like that, it actually decelerates at over twice that, which is 12 meters per second squared.
Those car brakes on the rig.
Oh my goodness.
Do you really think, I'm being serious for a second, that a lion moving at that sort of speed would have the force and the weight behind it to actually roll a crocodile that's weighing maybe 2,600 pounds?
Absolutely. You wouldn't believe the power these cats have. A single lion, like a buffalo, which is over 1,000 pounds, in the bushes, and that's 40 meters away. That animal's bigger than the lion, and the lion knows it. So he's going to be bite and dash. Whereas a crocodile obviously only needs the one bite.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The catapult rig showed off the big cat's strength, but the lion has a major weakness, one the crocodile shares.
The only chance that the lion has against the crocodile, assuming it doesn't go in the water, is to tire the crocodile out.
Yep.
Because once that crocodile gets exhausted, the lion's dancing around it, then it's got problems. Because it's going to lose energy and they build up lactic acid in their blood. And it can take literally 2 or 3 days for the animal to recover. But the old lions do have one disadvantage. They exert a lot of energy and they do get tired.
If he's putting through his perfect fighting plan where he's going in, nailing the animal, and pulling back out, that pull out where he sits back, relaxes, waits for the crocodile to make his move, he's then recuperating. He can recuperate quickly. Within a couple of minutes, he's getting his strength back. So yeah, I think you're right. I think a lion may tire out quicker, but will be able to regenerate during that fight, whereas a crocodile, I'm not sure, has the same advantage.
The crocodile wields one crucial advantage, water. The lion is a slow swimmer, so if the fight takes place on the croc's turf, the cat will be in deep trouble. As they update their cyber lion's profile, the animators factor in another weakness. The lion is thin-skinned, so he'll damage easily. It's nearly time for the croc to get its teeth wet as the countdown to the cyber fight continues. Big bite plus high speed makes the lion a worthy opponent. But the croc still hasn't shown all its cards. Crocs and lions target the same species, but in different ways. On land, a croc's top speed is only 8 miles an hour, too slow to catch anything. So it relies on surprise, lying in ambush where animals come to drink.
Even though they're very large animals, they're able to get really extremely close to their prey before they strike. I mean, you look at this here. I mean, the animal's right in front of that wildebeest.
They're nearly touching.
And the wildebeest has no idea that that crocodile is there. No, and then all he has to do literally is just go snap like that. Ooh. And it's taken it. And so this is the strength of the crocodile. They are ambush predators. They're built to take large prey like this.
Right.
So this is why, when it comes to a fight between a lion and a crocodile, the lion's got a serious fight on its hands.
Even if the lion manages to avoid the croc's ambush and launch a counterattack, it might not be able to bite through the croc's armor plating. Horny plates give the crocodile bite-proof body armor. The lion's best chance will be the croc's soft belly. Now to test the crocodile in its element. Jonathan will measure the speed of the death roll.
I see lots of room for muscles. I see lots of structural things. We've shown me the room for the tongue. Just little holes. Is that for the brain?
No,
that must be a real smart animal, I tell you.
They're the only reptiles that have got a cerebral cortex. That's very important. But when they're in the water and when they've got that first strike, that's when they've definitely got the upper hand. If they want to catapult themselves forwards, really they're using their front legs, they're using their very powerful back legs, and they're using the tail, and they just launch forwards like a spring, just straight out. You imagine this animal's about 18 feet long. They can move pretty much that distance in well under a second.
Here you go.
The team will test the metal croc's death roll using a side of beef.
But what are we trying to test here?
If you imagine that this is your lion, and it's just come into the water to have a bit of a drink. Now what he's doing is he's turning around, coming back out of the water. The crocodile's detected the vibrations, it's come up into place. And what he's going to do now is he's going to come out of the water and he's going to grab the lion on his haunches there.
Right.
And he's going to pull him back into the water. And then, hopefully,
give him a spin.
He's going to give him a spin.
Why is it that they actually spin with their prey?
It's the best way of twisting things off. It's literally just to spin it around and it'll break the bone and it'll tear the flesh.
Great, let's give it a go.
Okay.
Step 1. The croc launches its ambush attack.
Okay, here he comes. Yep, here we go. Okay, he's got him. There he goes, just dragging him back into the water now.
Okay, I've been hearing so much about this roll. This is not a roll.
Well, at the moment your lion is drowning. And just wait, just you watch.
Step 2. it breaks the prey into bite-sized pieces.
And now, here we go. This is your lion. There's not much left.
So this is the bite-sized piece? This is not a bite-sized piece.
It's a big crocodile.
I suppose.
It's a big bite-sized piece.
So what does he do with this piece now?
Well, what he does with this now is it's probably still too big to swallow, so he'll pick it up again, and then what he'll do is flick his head like that and just tear it into smaller pieces. And then he'll just use gravity, lift his head up, throw it back down his throat using inertia.
That's excessive carnage.
Excessive carnage.
That's excessive.
It's from an excessive predator.
Well, gentlemen, and I use that term loosely, this is the result of the crocodile spinning in the pool. So what
nice.
Isn't that great? That's awesome.
So you've turned its head into a wireframe model.
That's exactly what I've done. And what we do is when we graph those results, you see this beautiful kind of jiggity wave.
Yep.
But the main thing to count here is the number of peaks. So wherever there's a peak, that's kind of like a rotation.
The number of rotations.
Right. And so what we figure out when we average the number of peaks over the time period is that it was revolving at around 2 rounds per second.
2 revolutions per second. Well, it's a little bit slower than a real crocodile is capable of.
Well, it did have a whole bunch of meat in its mouth.
Well, even with a whole bunch of meat in its mouth. What sometimes Nile crocodiles will do is they'll cooperate while they're actually feeding, and some crocodiles will actually hold on to the carcass, and other crocodiles will come in and tear.
The crocodile shapes up as a fast, crushing, killing machine. Armor-plated, too. Its back is covered with plates of bone. We're about to begin the ultimate face-off, lion versus crocodile. Who will be the supreme predator? Our scenario unfolds at the edge of an African waterhole. A lion is feeding on his kill. A hungry crocodile scents the meal. The scene is set for a battle between a fierce feline and a cold-blooded croc. Our virtual lion and crocodile are complete. Programmed to fight, the lion is heavy and fast. The crocodile, sleek and strong. Can the mammal's speed match the reptile's power?
Well, it's Judgment Day. I've crunched all the numbers. Let's see who wins.
Oh, give it to me. Just watch this, Dave.
Yeah, come on, you couldn't even figure out how to work that. You're a crocodile, man.
No, hold on a second. No. I'm going to show you that this crocodile is going to kick your lion's furry tail. You watch this. You ready?
does the crocodile win this face-off? Armed with a deadly bite, the lion is confident he can defend his kill. But the croc is protected by body armor that neither teeth nor claws can penetrate. The croc fights back, but its head flick and body roll only dislodge the agile lion. Fast reflexes keep him out of harm's way, and he presses his attack, but he never manages to tip the heavy croc over and expose its soft belly. Then the turning point. The croc heads back to the water to try a surprise attack. Wondering where it's gone, the lion stays in the danger zone. When the croc strikes from ambush, there's no escape. Curiosity killed the cat.
Terrible move. Sneak it into the water.
Well, it just shows that your lion may be the king of the jungle, but my crocodile is the king of the river.
Oh, come on. It's a one-time event. Lion is way tougher than a crocodile, so he got lucky and pulled a sneaky move.